It's become fashionable to shine a negative light on owning precious metals, especially since the 2011 price spike. Objectivity is a good thing, but too often those claiming to be objective focus only on debunking the myths, while ignoring the facts that remain. In 2010, many of us had heard that the U.S. Geological Survey claimed silver would be extinct by 2020, and took that into consideration for investing. They never actually made that claim. But this realization doesn't necessarily mean our investing conclusions are incorrect. My concern right now is that many of us involved in the silver market are more focused on the failed premises than on the hard facts still firmly in place. To that end, here are my top 10 reasons to own physical silver and other precious metals in 2013. Gold and silver have always been money. You could walk into any city on the planet at any date in recorded history, with gold or silver in your pocket, and not have any trouble finding dinner, a place to stay, and probably whatever else you need. War, economic collapse, political tyranny, nothing ever changes that fact. Society requires money, so unless we return to a world without society, there will always be a demand for money, and precious metals fulfill all the requirements of money. Silver, in particular, has elemental properties which can never be taken away unless the laws of physics change. It's the most reflective and conductive metal, has the lowest contact resistance, and is second only to gold in malleability and ductility. It has recently discovered antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and antimicrobial properties unmatched by the other elements. Physical precious metals are a very private way to store value. Only you know how much you've got saved, and when and how much you're spending. At a time when almost every purchase made or asset saved is permanently recorded and made available to corporations and governments, storing value in precious metal becomes increasingly attractive. Silver is the metal of both industry and technology. As the developing world continues to move toward industry, and the developed world moves further toward technology, the demand for silver increases. Furthermore, new advances using silver are being made at an incredible rate. Outright debt monetization and currency printing is ongoing, as seen by the accelerating regime of stimulus and bailouts by the central banks of the world. You could buy every piece of above-ground silver in the world for the number of US dollars the Fed is currently printing from nowhere every 2 weeks. Physical metal is protection from currency instability and eroding purchasing power. Owning precious metal withdraws support from what many see as a corrupt and failing fiat system. Precious metals are recently becoming a global market, available in more places and to more potential investors than ever before. The internet continues to spread free information to billions, leading to an explosion of awareness of fiat currency and fractional reserve banking. Physical metal has no counterparty risk. Nobody else can lay claim on it. It can't be declared worthless or void by corporations or governments. You can't be MF globaled. Currently, physical metal is valued identically to electronic futures contracts, despite the fact that there are less physical ounces backing these fictional ounces. Ratios such as 100 to 1 have been suggested, but we don't know exactly how many paper ounces are being traded for each real ounce in a vault. We just know that the paper silver exceeds real silver. Physical silver and gold will always have value, unlike almost everything else, because they have intrinsic value, that is, value contained within. And as a bonus, and a wonderful bonus it is, silver and gold are finite. Until we're able to mine distant worlds, the gold and silver we have on Earth are all we have access to. Dollars and other fiat units are created out of nothing and are practically infinite, and therefore intrinsically worthless. Please understand that I'm not implying anything with this video or list other than what I've said here. As far as I'm aware, this list is accurate, but I ask that you verify it yourself and that you draw your own conclusions. If you believe something on this list is wrong, I'd really like to hear from you, as I strongly value skepticism and reason, and the truth is my intended goal.
We wish to pursue the truth no matter where it leads, but to find the truth We need imagination and skepticism both. We will not be afraid to speculate, but we will be careful to distinguish speculation from fact.